following podcast contains strong language, graphic violence, shaky cam, and the worst HUD you've ever watched anything through. Viewer discretion is advised. Guys, I don't feel so good.
Four guys and a movie. Four guys and a movie. Donnie, Brian, Robert, Joe reviewing movies for the show. Four guys and a movie.
What is going on, all you little kaijus out there? Welcome to the 4am podcast, the podcast about movies, snacks, and all things nerdy. I am your host, Soga King, joined by these other Sentai Rangers. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of shit. Just give a name.
Cloverfield Tony.
Okay.
Your number one dude, Brick. The guy who wished he died on the bridge, John.
A parasite that fell off the side of a monster's ass, Joe.
All right.
The winning combo.
Speaking of monsters' asses, we watched Cloverfield from the year 2008. You know, you just gotta get out of the way early on, you know, so people are gonna drop. They understand.
People will stop listening.
Yeah, this is just drop. You know, get rid of the weak ones. Call the herd. A little bit.
Call the herd.
Separate the men from the boys.
Yeah. Anybody here seen Cloverfield before?
Yeah.
Sort of. I rented it from the Red Box around when it came out and watched it for about half an hour and then turned it off. Brought it back to Red Box.
Okay. For those young people out there, Redbox is not a porn site. It's an actual thing.
That's Red Tube.
Well, you know, I bet both exist.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you,
I think by now Redbox is a point.
do it too much in too short of a period, Redbox is a condition that can occur.
Yeah. Joe's got it right now.
Yeah. Ferocious.
He was
these
the
last few
smallest
days.
fish.
Anyway,
Did you hear about the Wicked toys?
No. Wicked toys? No, I don't know. anything
Yeah,
about
they
Wicked
made a bunch of
toys.
Barbies to coincide with the movie Wicked.
Oh yeah, there's a porn link. on
Yeah,
it.
because they just
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wicked.com.
Yep.
Oh, no.
It's supposed to be wickedthemusical.com or something.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
Somebody did that on purpose.
I remember seeing the trailer for this movie, and I was like, "That's absolutely what I don't want to watch." Mm-hmm. And so I avoided it.
So, I think when I was looking for movies that were streaming on YouTube for free, I saw the second movie, something 21 Cloverfield Jump Street or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I want to know more. And I did rent this and watch the entire first movie.
Okay.
So I have seen this before, and I did so intentionally.
Who was in the second one? Or, like, what was it about?
John Goodman
Oh, okay.
actually played the main...
Cloverfield Lane. I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
now. Okay.
Gold star for Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
I named an actor.
I
and
thought that was
I
a
got
trick
the
question,
rest.
honestly.
Yeah, that's why I immediately shifted from who was in it to what was it about. Because I didn't think he would know any of the names.
That's the only name that I know, but...
Still, that's good.
Enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprising no one. I've seen it a bunch of times.
I feel like that one I would be interested in.
Yeah. Did we see we saw this in theaters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was certain we saw it like in some kind of group, but since like half the
It
people
might have just
here
been
were
the
like,
two of
no.
us, actually.
It could have been. That's or maybe Matt was with us or something at least.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit about this film.
So yeah, this is actually directed by Matt Reeves, who, you know, most popular at the moment for doing The Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, okay.
He also did Let Me In and a number of those Planet of the Apes movies.
Okay.
Dawn and War and
What's Let Me In?
Sparse. That's the remake of that little kid vampire.
Oh, like Let the Right One In?
Yes.
Okay, that's another movie I have to watch.
It's the American version of it, which probably just watch the original.
Yeah, no, I would want to watch the Russian one.
Yeah. So this movie was, it was a big mystery. First of all, I'll mention the actual runtime of the film from the actual like start past. I believe it's past the disclaimer or whatever about government property and so on till the end is actually 80 minutes, which is the standard running time of a mini DV. So that was a cute little touch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All
All
right.
right.
I believe they didn't even have the name of this movie when they first played the trailer for it.
I believe it.
Which was in front of Transformers, by the way. And it's just the Statue of Liberty
that
head.
tracks.
Yeah, rolling down the street there. And then people questioned it with the only clue given being J.J. Abrams, which he then jumped on that, made a bunch of websites, and had...
That was back when that name meant something.
And,
It still means something.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
It means
before
a lot
everyone
of
realized that
different
his
stuff now.
mysteries never pan out.
It means failure.
Yeah, ever.
Well, he seems to be going like a Stephen King sort of route, where it's like it's really cool, just don't bother with the ending because it just drops off. But yeah, he made like all the people in it had MySpace pages and all kinds of crap. And they kept the script under wraps. And in fact, Lizzie Kaplan said that she actually thought it was some kind of like rom-com or something with the parts they gave her for auditions until she finally signed on and was like, oh, this is not
It
what I
would
thought.
have been great if they somehow convinced her it was a rom-com the entire way through.
Yeah.
All right, now you're bleeding. You've been attacked by this creature.
I mean, if we're gonna mix other genres of movies with kaiju, let's try a romance.
yeah, why not?
An awkward romance blooming in the midst of a kaiju attack.
It's kind of what happened, just less calm.
Well, they kind of did that with King Kong. Like there's a thing between King Kong and the girl that he's capturing.
I'd hardly call that a romantic comedy, though.
I just don't want to think about
But
that.
the sex is incredible.
So, want to guess how much they shelled out for making this?
Holy balls.
Doesn't look like they paid a lot for the CGI, but it was 2008.
I'm going to say... oh, God. I'm going to say 100 million. I feel like it's less, but I'm going to say 100 million anyway.
You know what? I'm going to guess in exactly a Jurassic Park at like, what was it, 62 million?
Yeah, I think so.
That's probably lowballing it.
No, you might.
But I wanna get
I think
under.
you're closer than I am.
Jurassic Park was 62 million.
In 92.
So you're guessing exactly 62 million?
Yeah.
I'll do 55 million.
I'll do double a Jurassic Park. I'll put it at 120.
Okay.
Pretty widespread.
I kind of lost track there, but I believe it has to go to Rob. It was $25 million.
No, I'm way off.
You were way
Yeah.
off, but I think you're
All of
the
us
one
are
We're
to
still the
undershot.
lowest.
No, I bid the lowest.
Yeah.
What did
You
you
said
do?
20.
No, he had
25 million.
Rob had 100.
Joe said 60.
Joe said
Oh, you said
62.
100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking you just said $1 million. Never
So it was
mind.
only 25 million?
It's 25 million.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that was the other thing. Like, it's found footage. This was like the big birth of found. It's not the birth, but like this was the
Blair Witch.
Yeah,
coming
Blair Witch,
out of found footage.
Maybe a revival after
Or
Blair
I
Witch.
guess
Yeah.
Blair Witch was probably But
Another
anyway,
fucking terrible.
In the realm of found footage movies, this was also one.
yeah. This was probably the peak, I guess, would be the... Anyway, the point being, like, a lot of it was just, like, literally T.J. Miller holding a camera and running down the street and shit.
Fair, yeah.
So, want to guess how much it made?
Oh, too much.
I don't. I'm gonna say 300 million.
200 million.
And I also feel like that's high.
Oh. But I'll go with $1 and just see where that gets me.
It didn't get a theatrical sequel, just the...
Look, it
Yeah,
did.
I thought
the
it did,
sequel
yeah.
came out in theaters. It
Yeah.
just
Well-
nobody cared.
Well, because that whole fucking thing is complicated, because I believe the follow-up to this was a Netflix movie that was released only on Netflix,
And then-
right after the Super Bowl, and then it got Cloverfield Lane, and no one really knew.
I thought
those were
I
all
thought
connected.
the Netflix came out after Cloverfield Lane.
It's possible. I can't remember.
Either
The
way-
point is, it is fucking weird. And
I'll
they-
just
they
go
were
with
all-
120 again.
They were all marketed as like, what is this?
yeah, it was like, is this connected?
yeah, but no,
is it nonsense?
Yeah, nothing has
Yeah, the
anything
only
to do
thing
with the
connecting them
other.
was the
Right.
name.
But yeah, it actually made
Sort of.
$172 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Which on a $25 million budget, that's pretty
Wait,
good.
did I win
yeah.
that one too? Did anyone guess under?
No,
I
was
think everyone else did
3, Brick
200.
was 2.
I did 120 again.
Oh,
John got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And what does all that buy you?
Oh, God.
Yeah, we'll make this quick because
Kaiju by you.
It
Yeah.
gets you Mike Vogel as
Nobody cares.
Jason Hawkins,
Nobody.
Jessica Lucas as Lily,
Nobody.
Lizzie Kaplan as Mariana,
Huh?
T.J. Miller as HUD,
What?
and Michael Stahl David as Rob Hawkins,
Rob Hawkins.
and Odette Annabelle as Beth McIntyre. And that's all you need to know.
A lot of them are somebody's
Children.
Well,
A lot of
they're
them
all
are somebody's
children.
children.
I mean, but I was surprised the dude Shades from Luke Cage. I totally forgot he was in this.
Because he's not.
For-
Really.
Well, I mean,
30
yeah,
seconds.
He's not in it long.
He has
but,
one
He
line.
sits on a couch
Yeah.
and then he's gone.
I didn't even recognize him.
Hey, he got a paycheck. Good for him.
So,
Do we have
Sayonara.
Do we have any stuff to test?
yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, honestly, I only took 3 pages of notes, which for me that's not a lot.
There's nothing
So
going on.
there's-
It's pretty like
I need some stuff.
running
I
around
think the
a
lowest
city.
you've had so far is 2 pages.
I think this is the lowest. I don't know. Maybe I had a
No, I thought you had one that was 2 pages. I can't remember which movie it
maybe,
was.
but
Well, I think it's about damn time we finally tried these smoked Gouda Cheez-Its.
Oh, hell yeah. Hit that like it
Yeah.
owes me money.
Especially since I guess they expire this month. Holy shit.
yeah, better start eating them.
I have marshmallow crispy M&Ms.
Cool.
I have a plethora of chips, which probably we want to not.
Do you have a? I see one bag is open.
Yeah, Sharon wanted to try them.
Why don't we do that one?
Okay. So I have bacon grilled cheese Lay's.
Okay.
Gotta check and make sure there's no actual bacon in
Yeah.
them.
I think it's just I don't even know if there's actually cheese in
Do
there.
we need to add a new element to this?
And I have
And
Selena Gomez flavored Oreos.
What? How does Selena Gomez taste?
You gotta,
We'll find
you gotta lick
out.
the cream
Well.
to find out, Joe.
It comes in a red box.
Well, it's a magenta box.
Yeah, it's burgundy.
Hey, everybody's is different, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is an individual beautiful flower.
You
But remember, once I open this flap, it's no longer sealed.
Contains less than
Well,
2%
you
bacon
paid
fat.
for it. You get to break
Oh,
the
this has
seal.
bacon fat in it, really?
You can also fix
So you're
that.
out of that
Madonna
one?
did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, do we need to add a new element to this where you now have to check the expiration dates?
Well, I mean, these were just released when I bought them.
I'm surprised by that. I just
Yeah.
It's July
I didn't
23rd.
think
so
I didn't think any of
we're
them
all
were sitting around that long, but apparently.
right. Oh, this one's July 1st, 2025. So there you go.
Expire.
What are you going to do?
Eat that.
All right, we'll do these first because Joe can't have them, so we'll just get
They
them
have
done.
bacon in
And
them?
I guess Brett
Yeah.
can't have them either.
Less than 2% bacon fat.
Huh.
but Yeah, it's in there.
All right, so these are the
Yes, I know what chip to bring to game.
bacon grilled, bacon and grilled cheese.
Chips I don't have to
Lay's.
eat.
And Joe, would you want to just go ahead and open up those bad boys?
Yeah, I'll get them ready.
Yeah, I think he was far less worried about you and far more about the chip muncher over here.
Oh, damn.
What about Number Muncher? Anybody remember?
I remember Number Muncher.
Number Muncher?
Yeah.
A computer game?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even think that was an educational game. I think you literally just ran over numbers. Like there was no like learning.
That's not true. You had to like solve the addition subtraction.
Oh, I had one. I had it for Atari.
Joe.
You literally just ran over numbers.
You had difficulty settings on that.
Well, Atari, so A and B. I mean, I'm going to hold off on eating these. I don't know why I poured them in my hand, but I have
It's okay.
cheddar Cheez-Its. I'm going to
We can
tenderly caress them while you guys eat some
we can do the
bacon
Cheez-Its
grilled cheese chips.
first. It's fine.
Like
It's up to
before
you.
Yeah,
doling out the other stuff.
Yeah, like Joe, you want to go ahead and just start nomming on those. So we're starting with the
They smell good.
smoked Gouda Cheez-Its.
Hell yeah.
I do like a good smoked Gouda.
Yeah. Me
Oh.
too.
That I can just like hold this in my hand and smell it. You guys eat the other chips. I'll just hang out with these.
We already started.
That's a
Yeah,
good
honestly,
time.
just
John,
the
what'd you
smell
eat?
was pretty
You had
good.
the Cheez-Its? Okay. All right, smoked Gouda Cheez-Its going in.
Yeah, I like
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not bad. I'd put them on par with the smoked cheddar ones.
I
Yeah.
put them above.
it.
I feel like the
They're
smoked
about
cheddar
equal.
was more potent.
Yeah.
Well,
These are a little more artificial flavored to me.
yeah, it could also be because it's now been like a month or so since we had the smoked cheddar.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
I
just-
actually
really
bought a
like
box
Gouda.
recently, but I mean, they're both A's. Like they're
Yeah.
Oh,
you're,
yeah.
you're arguing maybe one's a 97, one's a 96 or something like
Yeah.
that, but they're both A's.
I'd probably give this a high B for me, though.
High B.
Yeah, the smoked cheddar gets an A, then regular Cheez-Its are S tier for me. They are probably among my favorite
No, I don't
snacks.
do S tier.
Oh, really?
No?
I don't understand. It's A through F. Like we're doing that. I'm doing academic grades.
Well, S indicates that it's like my favorite.
Oh,
That I would
So-
choose it above all others.
Regular Cheez-Its for you, top.
Top, yep.
And then the smoked cheddar, and then smoked Gouda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I prefer these to regular.
yeah.
Okay.
I this and the smoked cheddar to the regular, but
That's
all
fine.
three
Yeah,
are
again,
good.
you're that's
Like,
splitting
yeah.
hairs,
Yeah,
basically. But,
exactly. Any of them's fine.
Yeah.
It's subjective, you know.
Good job, Cheez It. You did good with this whole series.
Now, there are Baconator Cheez-Its out there. I've yet to find them in the wild, and when I do, oh, you better believe they're going to hit this table.
Okay.
Hit the table and then hit the mat, if you know what I'm saying. All right, now I'm trying the bacon grilled cheese Lay's. They don't smell great.
yeah,
But that's okay.
There's not a lot of smell to them, but it's very phony.
Okay. I'm not really getting bacon at all, but it does taste like a grilled cheese
it is.
sandwich.
It's less than
Yeah.
2%
Yeah.
bacon ingredients.
And it shows.
Yeah, you can taste it.
Like, honestly, they should have just left it out so Joe could have had it.
No, it tastes.
A smoky afterbirth.
Yeah, it's kind of like a baked potato with some bacon bits sprinkled over it.
Like somebody put a piece of bacon in their mouth and blew your way.
Basically,
basically
yeah.
it.
A little more than that, but yeah.
All right. Again, I'm going to go with a B on these.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'd be just as happy with a regular potato chip.
Having to speculate, like grilled cheese is a good thing to like a chip can go into grilled cheese and that shouldn't be a problem.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not like something like ketchup or whatever where you're going somewhere where you shouldn't go.
Marsala.
Don't go
Well,
for a
yeah,
condiment.
Korean
you know.
chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I got those too. But, yeah, we'll try those next time. Yeah, no, I
Oh yeah,
I think they're
just-
good.
That is like that's harder to pull off.
Like, it tastes like a grilled cheese, but it doesn't have the texture, like the texture of a grilled cheese, so it kind of loses it there, but
Yeah, mostly to me, it just kind of tastes like a cheddar chip, which is good.
yeah.
But it, yeah, again, like why bother with the whole
Quick
bacon cheese?
quick question. If
Yes.
you're going to grill cheese it, do you put anything on the grilled cheese besides just cheese?
I mean, if I had bacon, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
I'll usually do bacon and a slice of tomato.
Yeah, I'm a tomato and cheese guy. Like I love a good grilled tomato and cheese.
Yeah, when you get that warm tomato in the middle, like that, oh yeah, it's good. It's good shit. I have been known to put pepperoni in the middle too,
You know, that's
if no bacon is available.
I did that when I was younger. It's pretty good.
That used to be one of my favorite foods was
All right.
salami and American cheese on white bread.
So now we're doing crispy marshmallow M&Ms. They look like sad little ghosts. They're shades of white and blue. Well, it's very Mediterranean. Like it's very Greek looking.
Yeah, like the island of Santorini, where they have all the white and blue roof buildings.
I'll practice Santorini.
These
Ain't got
these
no crystal ball.
vary widely in size and shape.
And shape.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're all
disturbing.
round, but they're like they're bulbous and bumpy.
Yeah, they're not a uniform.
I think they have something crispy in the middle. I don't know if it's rice or what. I don't know what makes the. I should have read. I don't know if there's a description.
Give them
on
smell tests.
They
Brick.
smell like Easter candy.
I thought he was doing it like a line of code.
They're up his nose.
Snorting M&Ms over there.
I can.
No, literally just marshmallow crispy. That's the only description.
I can generally say that I have
Target exclusive, apparently.
seen little sandbags or whatever to line your aquarium.
Yeah.
That look like this.
Yeah, they look like those.
I'm putting them in my mouth.
Okay.
Me too. I don't know how.
You know, I was about to say it's not bad, but it gets worse the longer it's in there. Yeah, no, that aftertaste. No.
Okay. Let's try this.
Yeah, so far I'm not having that problem. It's not great. It tastes like if you just ate the marshmallows out of Lucky Charms.
Huh. So,
I like the texture of it. Like, I like that it's crispy, but kind of like not hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to discern the flavor difference between the three different colors.
I don't think there's one.
Yeah, it's
I
just
think
artificial
white
coloring, brother.
is just crispy.
Yeah, what's the blue one?
I think blue is the closest to actual chocolate,
You're basing
And then
this
the-
on what?
having tasted them.
So
And
traditionally,
then-
M&Ms do not vary.
And then
color.
the light blue, I feel like that's closest to marshmallow.
So there's no chocolate in these.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
That's white chocolate.
it's white chocolate.
That
Yeah.
explains a few things.
Oh, John's dissected one.
Yep.
I dissected all three colors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just
Very
to prove
thorough.
Rick wrong.
That's fine. Yeah. Science.
Yeah, the only thing that is different is the color of the candy shell.
Yeah.
Are you going to combine them to make a Frankenstein's monster in your belly?
Science out of malice.
They're all going to become a Golgothan.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Um,
During Operation Hammer Down.
I don't like them.
I don't love
Yeah.
them. I don't hate them.
Yeah.
I would never choose these over.
I don't like white
No.
chocolate, so.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They don't taste like white chocolate to me so much. Because there's so little of it. Like, white chocolate usually immediately puts me off.
Okay.
But these, like, I don't want them. I don't want any more in my life. But I'm not, like, upset that I tried it.
I'm trying to think if they're the
Yeah.
worst M&M I've ever had, but they're
they're
like a
definitely not the worst.
C minus, D plus for me. Like I'll still eat them, but I don't want them.
I think
Yeah, I
for
would-
me,
You'd have to take all the other snacks away for
Yeah.
me to eat them.
caramel M&Ms are the worst M&Ms I've ever had. Those were just god awful.
Trying to think, caramel M&Ms, I like them to a point, and then I'm done.
They're so hard and miserable to eat. Like, just the caramel is not soft.
All right,
It's
I
just-
want to eat Selena Gomez now.
I know you
Bet
do.
you do.
I'm pretty sure everybody at this table would like a go. Let's see.
Yeah, I'd put the M&Ms at a D. Because,
All right.
I could eat them, but
Is there a-
why?
Selena's chocolate and cinnamon cream cookies.
So these are like
Sounds
double
good.
stuffed in size.
Fuck yes. I'm taking two.
Double
'cause
stuff.
I want to get double stuffed, so I'm taking two.
Thick
They
with
have-
two C's.
They have things on them, patterns.
I'm gonna take
Headphones.
one.
Yeah, they usually do with
Case I don't like.
all
Or-
these
That's
whatevers.
probably headphones, but I'm going to call it a Tron cycle.
Okay. I have one that's like a heart that
Yeah.
looks like it's, I don't know,
Kind of melty and on fire.
jazzing around. Oh, is
I
it?
got a
I
heart
think you
in
got
the
a different
music
heart.
thing.
Mine's
Oh, mine's. Oh, that is weird. I got
I
like
got
a
a
musical
music
heart.
note, and it says Selena Tours.
Yeah, I got the same one. Selena Tours.
I don't know.
Is that like a minotaur, but like it has
Yeah.
the head of Selena Gomez?
Half Selena Gomez.
All right, they smell good.
They do smell
Oh
good.
god, they smell good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time. Put this shit right in my mouth.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you anything about Selena Gomez, but her cookie's pretty good. Pretty good.
We like to eat your cookies, Selena Gomez.
Oh wow.
Not even bad at all.
These are some good cookies.
Yep.
Yeah, you did fine, Oreo.
This is way better than the. What was the other celebrity musician
There was
Oreo?
Post
Oh,
Malone.
Post Malone, you didn't like those?
No, those were good.
Yeah.
I think I remember those being all right.
Those are real
being
good, man.
I remember those
real
being
good.
good. They've had a couple stinkers too, but I don't think it was.
I think
Post
the
Malone
lesson to
ones.
take away here is Oreo and cinnamon go really nicely together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually going to say that this reminds me of Teddy Grahams.
Yeah, I could totally
Yeah.
see that. Not as cute, but
No. Well, I mean, the Teddy or Selena.
oh, let's do
Yeah,
a quick Google
I
search.
was just going to consult.
I don't mind taking Selena Gomez and being out of my way.
So I'm picturing the Selena tour. Like
yeah.
the head is the upper body of Selena Gomez. So like the
think I'd
Minotaur's
rather have a
neck
Teddy
is her
Graham.
waist.
Oh, that's not a very nice.
It's not
Yeah.
a flattering photo, but
Okay. That looks like a girl.
yeah, they do.
There are far better.
Oh yeah, no, she looks way better. And yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a good-looking young lady. Let's leave it at that.
She's got nice cookies.
Move on
It's
before we get ourselves
Thanks for the cookies,
completely
Selena.
thrown off the internet.
Great job.
I mean, what are we like A's on those or?
I think
I mean, Oreos are usually B for cookies for me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick with B.
I give them B plus. They're
yeah,
good.
yeah, B plus
Yeah,
sounds
B
good
plus,
to me.
yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I could go to B plus.
All right. So are we done with our taste test then, fellas?
I think so.
Talking about
Let's-
this film.
All right, like 10 things happen. The camera shakes the entire time, and I
The
get
end.
mad. The end. Done. Next, roll.
Garbledina shows up.
Who rolls?
I don't know who does roll.
I think Joe does.
Okay, give me the
shit.
dice. No,
Fastest
stuff.
episode ever.
Stuff happens.
Hey,
but,
Patreon
like,
members, thanks
yeah.
for the money, dummies. Stuff does, in the most literal sense of the word, stuff does happen. Yes.
Yeah. I, for the sake of expedience, assume I'm saying, but I don't care. After everything I say.
That's fair. I also I like the fact that you have an 80-minute runtime, and you're going to spend the first 20 of it just hanging around a douche party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not even like I would rather these characters just be 5 people we don't know than these 5 characters.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's fair.
I was already bored before we even got there when we had the 4 minutes of opening footage that just says government property
Yeah.
while it overlays the opening
Project
credits.
Cloverfield.
Speaking
all
of
that,
opening,
yeah.
I can't get Selena's box to close properly.
You might have to lick it a little.
It's already sticky.
All right. Lick and press.
I had, the
Lick and
same,
press.
I had the same problem with Post Malone's. So yeah, there's this douche party
So,
because it's fuck.
well, first
I'm
we
gonna
see a
refrain.
running theme that this is being recorded over a different tape of that this guy Rob took of like a good date he had with this girl Beth, who apparently like he wasn't supposed to date, or he's going away to Japan or
They
something.
were like best friends forever.
Yeah.
Which, just really quickly, I noticed something kind of disturbing this time around. When looking up stuff about this, they call this, I believe it's this first apartment she's in, her parents' apartment,
Yep.
which I'm not sure is accurate. I think it might just be hers. But either way, why does he have that camera?
Why?
Yeah.
What?
Because he recorded
was
them
recording
having
their date
sex,
together?
probably. Or
Well, he
or
was-
wanted to record the day together so
recorded
he
the whole
could
day.
he could take it to Japan and watch it again.
That I'll give you, but
Yeah.
what, you just go presumptuously go on a date with this girl and you bring your camera?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
I mean, so this is the kind of movie where he doesn't have it, but it's implied he has a man bun. And
A man bot?
Bun.
It's a
okay.
real man bun kind of a movie. Yes, he's going to take a camera. I'm sure he asked for her consent. Probably got it in writing. I don't know where I'm going with. Somebody rescue me. I don't know. I'm flailing here.
You know you can just stop.
I can't. Incapable.
What are you, TJ Miller?
Can't stop, won't
Jesus
stop.
Christ.
He used the camera
Don't come near me on a subway.
to record them having sex.
Yeah. So we
And
could
then-
use it at a later date.
Yeah.
Then
their
record
date-
it over
and then
with their date.
the day after.
Yeah.
And then his brother got his hands on the camcorder and stupidly didn't check what was on the DVD.
Just
But
started
no,
recording over it.
the tape, whatever, starts with them waking up the next morning. So he didn't record them having sex. He recorded them the next day.
That's where the government showed us.
He made sure to take the sex tape out and put a new one in for the next day.
He did record them having sex on the same tape, but there was so much crying that he taped over it.
I'll give you that one, but
He
it
was
can't.
the one crying.
It can't be the government cut it out because, as I said, they specifically made it 80 minutes long so it fits the length of a mini DV. So if they cut it out, it wouldn't show.
Either way, I'm already morale's plummeting because we're looking at Central Park, and I'm like, one of the things I hate about kaiju movies, like I want them to be like over the top silly and not realistic at all.
Oh, shit.
Or don't be in a city, because I don't want to see, especially New York City, I don't want to see just implied mass casualties of thousands and thousands of people. And I'm like, New York City's going to get fucked up. And I don't want to watch that. So I'm already not happy. And then
The more I learn about Joe, the less I think I know about Joe.
So what are we going to do if we roll a Godzilla -1 in the next... You're just going to hate that too, huh?
I don't know. I heard that one, they actually, developed the kaiju genre and did some.
And what do you think the odds are? How terrible are the main characters?
In Godzilla -1?
Yeah.
Depends on if you hate Japanese people.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't help.
So pretty bad for Joe, but I thought it was great.
So Joe's upset that the monster is wrecking the city and killing people.
Right.
Well, I'm upset about a lot of things, but that's just the first one.
He's upset he had
going
to,
to be
he's
upset.
upset he had to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it existing in a vacuum doesn't bother him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just surprised you don't like seeing kaiju movies where they attack big cities like New York because of the casualties. Mm-hmm. You're a big fan of war movies,
Well, so couple things.
usually based on real wars where
Yeah.
real people died.
Yes. But
Man is the real kaiju.
yeah, usually whether the cause was good or bad, in the name of some cause or something like that, they were combatants that were there, like I know way back when we had a conversation during Independence Day where I was like, I would rather watch Saving Private Ryan as a 4th of July movie than Independence Day. And everyone else was like, oh, all the graphic blood and casualties and whatnot. And I'm like, at least something came of
Conversation at all.
it.
I just remember
was a
all of
while
us
ago.
hating Independence Day.
No, everyone recommended it except for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we?
And you all talked like I was crazy.
That doesn't
I
sound
don't-
right.
That
You
can't be.
all did.
movie is so
maybe you
boring.
turned them to your side now.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, granted, this was also like 10 years ago. So
I could be, but I
Yeah.
I
felt
don't
like
remember
even
liking
then,
that at all.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like even then my decision would be the same as now, which is like that's one of those movies where you're better remembering the bits of it rather than watching through it.
Yeah.
I'd
was-
still rather rewatch Independence Day than Saving Private Ryan.
yeah.
When was the last time you saw Independence Day?
I don't know.
It's 10 hours long.
So is Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I think Saving Private Ryan's actually longer.
Yeah, but
or
this
they're about the same length.
feels
Well,
10 hours
yeah,
long.
one of them feels much
Yeah.
longer.
Either
I'd
way,
rather just not watch a movie on July 4th, frankly.
regardless, like I'd rather see combatants fighting over a cause than just seeing like thousands of people getting killed by a monster.
Yeah, well,
and
that's how the ants in your backyard feel too, Joe.
Yeah.
But you still go tromping
would it-
through every day.
I avoid all the areas of my backyard that have bugs.
I'd rather
like
see a
the
monster
plague.
that has no morals killing people
Yeah.
than other people killing other people for stupid political
With
reasons.
no
Yeah.
morals. Would it
Well,
help
they have
you?
morals. They're just not ethical.
Would it help you to think that the monster is fighting for his freedom?
Wherever there's trouble.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe's there.
In this case, G.I. Joe being Godzilla.
Okay, so
but yes.
it would help me if I knew anything about the monster and its motives. Yeah, that would help out a lot.
Usually
But
money.
Yeah,
Watch
use your
the third
imagination.
movie, and then you'll understand.
Speaking of monsters and their motives, why is Michael Bay back on the Transformers franchise?
Because God hates
What?
me.
Yeah, why?
I don't
And
know.
Transformers, apparently.
I guess.
Because we're almost done reviewing those. Like,
Are we?
No, my bigger guess is because no one learned proper lessons, and because that whatever Beast Wars one didn't do so great, they figure, well, the other one sucked too, but they made money, so
yeah.
It's cartoon.
All right.
when
I don't know.
everybody-
Either way,
to this
Anyway.
movie.
yeah.
Yeah, let's get through this.
So now we're watching him throw berries at this girl. What should I call it? We're walking around.
We're gonna go to
We
Coney
cut to-
Island.
They're having quirky
we-
millennial fun.
We cut to
It's
like a
great.
different camera, but it's not immediately apparent that that's what's happening. And we meet this guy Jason and this girl Lily, and find out Rob's going away, and they're having a party for him. And Lily insists that Jason record these testimonials that he could look at in Japan. And Jason's immediately
off
like,
to.
"I don't want to do this, so I'm going to give it to fucking HUD."
Yep.
Now, I will admit that the nickname is remotely clever because he is our heads-up display. But
Sure.
yeah, but he is still the worst HUD I ever had to watch
He
anything
fucking
through.
sucks.
Yeah, and like I hate this character, and he is our person we're watching.
Is
the
it
movie
even a
through.
character? It's just T.J. Miller.
yeah, I mean,
Just
Okay, well,
strap the
okay,
camera
well,
to
I don't
T.J.
like T.J. Miller.
this was
Like,
the
I don't know.
first exposure to T.J. Miller.
So we're at this party
I
forever.
guess it was a character at the time.
And there's stuff like, you know, there's relationship stuff. There's
I guess.
we're meeting characters, but we're finding about stuff up about them that doesn't matter.
TLDR, Rob
Yeah.
and this other girl
And I'm-
hooked up one time.
I'm thinking this whole time, I'm like, this could have been like a scientist telling us about the monster.
Rob and Beth were BFFs, and they hooked up.
Yeah, I'm skipping it because it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah, it really.
And then Rob didn't call her back because he's like, "Oh, I'm going to Japan."
Actually, it does matter a
won't
little
work.
bit because the entire crux of this is because he is actually a dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
He banged her,
Yeah.
then got fifis about it, and ghosted her, and then got mad when she started dating another dude.
And brought him to his party.
Leading to her,
Okay.
leading up to her leaving the party early. That's all that's all the preamble you need.
Yeah. Oh, which by the way,
She left the party early and went home.
other fun thing that I read is apparently there like one side webisode or whatever the fuck they were doing with all that other stuff. But her date with Travis or whatever, because they left early, he got the fuck out of there and he's living happy.
Yeah,
He was on the other side of the bridge when
Good.
the shit went down.
Great.
That was just funny.
Yeah.
no,
no.
good for Travis. He didn't do
Oh
anything
yeah,
wrong.
I just thought it was funny. It was like, oh, that guy that we know nothing about and don't care about at all lived a happy life. Good for him. No, but I guess the deal, they've been friends forever. He's had a crush on her forever. They finally hook up, but he's like, oh shit, I'm leaving in a week or whatever it is, or a couple days. I don't know what to say to her.
So I'll say nothing and avoid her calls.
Well, yeah, he's an idiot, but like also that was kind of a shit move to bring a date to this.
She
been
didn't-
weeks and
they
she
weren't,
hasn't heard
They
anything
weren't
from him.
dating. They just hooked up one time and then he stopped talking to her.
I do not care.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I mean, that's
the whole
suppose
thing.
that's-
It's dumb
it really doesn't
decisions made
matter.
by
Yeah.
dumb people.
It's people. It's people are dumb.
And here comes a dumb monster, Joe.
Yeah. So the whole thing, like,
I'm not implying that Joe's a dumb monster. I'm just saying.
oh yeah, I just lurch around and knock things over. And
Eat cookies.
if you were like the size of a bug, I would be just a horrible kaiju monster. But anyway, yeah, like I'm liking the idea of mixing found footage with something else, but like I'm thinking of all the characters that we could be following. We could be following somebody studying the monster. We could be following like an army guy trying to deal with the situation.
Yes
we could be
and
following
no.
all these interesting characters.
Got a little bit of that in the 2014 Godzilla. It didn't really go any better.
Yeah,
Well, that is
Wasn't found
essentially
footage, but it was
what
Yeah.
you're talking about is the evolution of this kind of storyline, and it does eventually get to more like we're following people that actually are active in this and not just bystanders on shit going down. But
yeah, but don't start with this.
well,
So-
the problem is, I'm sure they thought like, oh, this will ingratiate you to these people and make you care when they die.
But they're
it
all
doesn't.
douchebags.
I mean,
yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
work. But
I,
that, you know,
I think what it does do is it sets an atmosphere. Like you're watching these people. The fact that there's nothing important going on illustrates the fact that these are really ordinary, non-interesting people. And the same thing with like the juxtaposition between the horror going on as the movie goes on and the interspersed bits
Also-
of the original tape and being a completely normal, non-eventful, chill day.
Yeah.
It's all atmosphere
It
setting.
also has to do with the fact that I think and maybe you, Brick, I forget how much younger you are than me.
I'm 45.
Okay, so about a year, and I think Joe's.
I'm slightly younger than Brick.
Okay, yeah. So to date us all, I was 30 when this came out, and these guys weren't far behind me. So we were sort of past
Yeah.
where these people are at in their lives, and just can't give a fuck. Because remember, these people are all supposed to be in their like early 20s.
Yep. All right. So, no lie though, like
It's even worse now.
I'm the person who's supposed to be recording what's
Yeah.
going on to get the talking points, and I hit the skip to 30 seconds button several times during this whole part.
well, I think
And
also,
I don't think I missed anything.
no.
Nope.
I think also, kind of on John's point, is not just the age thing, but like, we are not these people. We are not this type that have, live these lives and have lush parties in New York and whatever.
I mean,
so-
speak for yourself, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're hanging out in New York apartments all the time.
I went to some nice parties in my 20s.
It does remind me of the very.
You went to those parties, you were still not one of these people.
It does remind me of the very superficial
What's that
shit that
supposed to
happened.
be?
John was the Marlena.
Oh.
Yeah, well, sure.
Just because maybe you weren't going to these parties and getting laid and having fun, then, don't cast that on everybody else at the table.
That's not at all what I was getting at, but okay. Whatever helps you.
So, we're on a fire escape.
Yep.
We're talking about guy stuff.
Well,
Just let
yeah,
me
yeah,
move
I'm
on.
sorry.
Earthquake happens.
I just hate all these characters so
Yeah.
much.
Earthquake happens. Some power goes out. You're like, oh, what's that? Okay. We go inside. We're watching the news, and I like how the movie does the camera goes by a TV every so often to catch snippets of what's going on.
Yep.
I thought that's cool. There's an oil tanker that's capsized in the harbor, and then let's see, they're what should we call it? They go to the roof. And there's like a giant explosion and debris flying everywhere. And they're standing there, and I'm like, that debris is coming right at you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a couple of them are like, all right, let's get out of here. The debris crashes down, and they're like, we got to go outside. Let's go outside in the street. And they go outside.
There's no debris there.
Yeah. And we see, I guess, what was in the trailer of the Statue of Liberty head gets thrown down the street.
With claw marks in
And I'm
it.
like, that's the thing I don't want to see destroyed. Great. I know I'm like the only person here, but like I didn't want
I
to
don't want to
see
see it
that.
destroyed either.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't the scale way off on
Oh,
it?
yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
Like, that seems real small.
Yeah.
to be fair, real
That would,
small.
yeah, that would not fit for Ghostbusters.
Oh. No,
Yeah, no, that was way smaller than the Statue of Liberty's head.
Yeah.
That was like the Statue of Liberty in France's head.
Yeah.
Oh no! Because from what I read, they scaled it up because in the original trailer they made it like actual size, and everybody was like, "That looks way too small." So for the movie, they actually scaled it up.
Okay. Well, they must have scaled it up by 1%. I was like, yeah, that's good.
I mean, in fairness, I haven't been inside the Statue of Liberty
Yeah, which
or seen it up close.
Oh, you've never been?
I've never have been inside.
Yeah, which I
don't
also
think
I just realized.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, am I the only one that's been there?
I've never been.
Yeah, I don't.
been-
I don't do that when I
Been
go
in
to New
it
York.
tons
I'm
of times in the first level of Deus Ex.
Yeah,
but-
well, that was the other thing. I just realized as I was like arguing against that, Rob's argument for it was that 4 Ghostbusters wouldn't fit in there because that was the most accurate depiction of the Statue of Liberty ever.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually, it is fairly small.
hashtag not my statue.
All right. So
Anyway.
maybe that is bigger than it should
Regardless.
be. Either way, I didn't want to see that. Then we're like, oh, that's either the Empire State or the Chrysler Building falling down. Don't want to see that either. And we get a small
Snowflake.
glimpse of the monster ducking between streets or whatever. Okay, there's a monster about.
Oh, yeah.
And, we go and we take cover in a store. And, there's a big surge cloud. And then we work up the gumption to go outside. And Marlena's out there. And Marlena's the one that HUD has a kind of crush on. And
Reaper crush.
Yeah.
yeah. And then they're like talking. People are talking about what they saw, and HUD's like, I can rewind the tape. We could watch it. And then it's more footage of like date day with Beth. And then they're like, all right, let's leave Manhattan. Got a plan. Let's go, to the bridge. And everyone's phones aren't working. And we got to cross. I don't know if that's the George Washington or what bridge that was.
The Brooklyn, wasn't
Didn't
it?
they say it was
Yes,
Brooklyn?
Could be the
they say
Brooklyn
it's
one. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Also, quick thing that I read, I forgot to mention before. In some of those, like when he rewinds it, we get some of the date day, and we get those quick flashes and whatever. They have spliced in for like one scene, like one, what's the word? Panels, whatever.
Couple of frames.
Frames. That's the word. Thank you. At different points, King Kong, them, and another old. Like,
Oh,
kaiju
so
beings.
they show you some better movies in this
Yeah.
movie. Nice.
At least they're not as blatant as others.
How kind of them.
So they're leaving, and Rob, he gets a phone call from Beth, and she's talking about she's trapped and she's bleeding and she can't move. And we get a lot of shaky cam on the bridge, and Rob's like, I gotta go back. We're not leaving. And then the issue becomes moot pretty quick because a giant ass tentacle thing comes up and slams on the bridge right on Rob's brother Jason. He's donezours. The bridge starts collapsing. Good thing it's a suspension bridge, or the whole fucking thing would have fallen in the water.
Although it's working on it.
Yeah.
It's just taking a while.
And they run back, and Lily's freaking out because Jason was like, I think her fiance or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rob is also like starting to like freak out because he's like, I gotta go get Beth. And like HUD is our
And his brother just
and
died.
his brother just died. Yeah. And stores are getting broken into, and like HUD is the voice of reason, and like, okay, we gotta do something. We can't stay here. And Rob's like, all right, I'm gonna go off and start looting this store. He's going to get a phone charger.
Takes off.
Yeah.
Doesn't like explain himself at all. It's very loud, and he's just like, I'm gonna split the party.
Yeah.
Well, his whole mind now is
Yeah.
just on getting
Everyone's
to her.
nerves are shot here.
Yeah.
And then in the store, we get another chance to see the news where we see a little glimpse of the monster. Humvees drive by. They're announcing there's a mandatory evacuation. And we see on the news the monsters pooping out some smaller monsters, which I read on the internet are parasites that were hanging off of it.
Yep.
So, maybe now's a good time. What does everybody think of the monster design in this film?
The little parasite things look like they were straight out of fucking the one where they're fighting the bugs in space.
Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
They look
Yeah.
just like the fucking spiders from
similar.
Starship Troopers.
Aesthetically, I didn't have a problem with either. I kind of liked that the main monster was so different from what I've seen in other kaiju. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that with CGI, you can make it move differently, that it's like, it's not a guy in a rubber suit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
It didn't look the same though. Like it looked different in a bunch of shots.
yeah, it did have a tendency to kind of look different depending on what angle you were at. but-
Yeah. I did eventually, I think years later, but wanted to get a better view of what the hell we were looking at with all this, but
Well, I think that was
neat.
kind of the point, was to
yes,
obscure
yes.
it for as long as possible.
Oh yeah.
Just there is
But-
a large destructive mystery roaming around the streets.
Yes, but me as a monster lover guy, I just wanted
Oh, yeah.
to look at this thing. And,
At certain points, though, I was like, "Is that the same monster, or are there multiple ones going around? Like, what's?"
yeah, I'm still at the moment kind of questioning, like, where did that tentacle come from?
That was its tail.
That was the tail?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, that adds to the kind of feeling of this, of like, you don't know what's going on. You don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Is there more than one monster?
Oh, yeah, again,
you have
it-
no idea what the monster is. You
It
have-
totally works for the movie.
exactly.
I just, yeah.
So he's getting a battery.
Yeah.
And to go to the subway.
Yeah, because he's trying to call Beth. He's not getting any response. They go to the subway to,
Get away.
Yeah, to get away. And, good idea. You could go wherever you want in there.
To your doom.
To your
Well,
doom.
yeah. It was a good idea at the time.
Yep. Should call it. So I was kind of confused when I saw. I'm like, why isn't anyone else down there? Because like subways,
The mole people.
that's where you take shelter during a crisis. But then I actually went and I'm like, what did they do in 9/11? And turns out they closed subways. You weren't allowed down there. You got out by boat, which in this scenario would not have worked at all.
Yeah. Well, also, I believe at this point, they are essentially just running in towards the problem, whereas most other people
Yeah.
were, headed out.
All right, so now in the subway, like the shock of what happens goes on. Rob gets a call from his mom. He has to tell his mom that Jason died. It's a sad scene, but like this is one of the few scenes where I'm like, I'm actually feeling something. So I'm kind of happy about that. And then Marlena lets out her, I wasn't supposed to be here today. And then they start going in tunnels, and we get the only exchange that got at all kind of chuckle out of me was when he's trying, HUD's trying to bond with Marlena a bit, and he's talking about somehow Superman comes up, and he's like, oh, you know who Superman is? Yeah, and she's like, oh, I think we have a connection. Do you know who Garfield is? And then
The other thing that he said didn't get a chuckle out of you?
I don't remember. Maybe it did. What was it?
He's there, just quiet moment while they're going through the tunnels, and he's like, it'd be really creepy is if a flaming homeless man just came out, and it's just like, HUD, shut up.
Yeah,
It's
my
fucking stupid.
my brain
Yeah.
tried to
One
push
of the
that one out.
One of the many examples of why HUD sucks.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I did actually write that down. Talking about lighting homeless people on fire. All right. Then we see a bunch of rats running, and there's the obligatory. We have to stand here and wonder why are all the rats running this
Right.
one way.
That's the smart thing to do, obviously.
Who doesn't know by now?
And actually, probably the only scene of this movie I liked, other than maybe the building part. But like, I liked these little guys, and I liked the fight with them. I think it worked in the context of the found footage. And I like their bite has a cool, like that. The infection it has some cool effects.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty cool. They could have picked a better noise for these things to make.
You don't like.
But
It was John's favorite part of the film.
yeah.
Almost comical.
Yeah, no, it was comical. It was like a fucking cartoon sound effect.
Yeah.
You know there are real animals that make weirder sounds.
But whatchamacall, I thought this was actually a decent fight, and they get into some kind of subway, like a service station or something like that, where they can chill and tend to their wounds and whatnot. They're all scratched up, but Marlena gets the shit bitten out of her saving HUD,
Yeah.
and it hits her in the subway that she's like, "I'm gonna die because I stopped to save HUD."
Yep.
And her morale just collapses. No, but she's trying to clean out this giant wound across both sides of her torso with like a napkin, like a paper napkin.
A napkin.
I guess it's all. I don't know.
Wetted with water.
She has the cleansing power of Aquafina,
Yep.
not the shitty singer and actor, just the.
And like this wound is not really bleeding all that much for
It's like
something of its
oozing.
size,
Yeah.
but then like you find out there's some other stuff at play.
Yeah.
So I'll give that a pass.
Probably, probably the ratings board was what was really at play.
See,
Maybe.
well, we'll get to it in one sec.
I mean,
So-
she was bleeding. Just
Yeah,
not,
just not-
as much as
Yeah.
the bite
Yeah.
suggests. But
So we leave the subway station, and we're in like a department store, and then the military jumps out, and I'm like, okay, cool. They're Marlena's like, hey, I'm getting dizzy, and military takes them to a triage area, and they're like, we're gonna get you to a chopper, we're gonna get you out of here, and Rob's like, no, I gotta get everyone killed.
I got a stupid idea.
My not girlfriend is bleeding to death and trapped somewhere.
She may have banged another dude, so I got balls all of a sudden.
So
Balls.
All right.
I guess I just lost my brother.
Let's
so
let's
I need
not
some,
discount the fact that they were supposed to have been BFFs
Yeah,
Okay.
before they fucked.
Yeah, that's fine.
this was one of those ones.
BFFs to BFFs.
Yeah, I was mad while I was watching the movie. I'm like, you're gonna get everyone killed. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, it
you
made
want
more
everyone-
sense the more I thought about it.
But you want
Like,
everybody to die.
I
so
don't
it's
think
hard
everyone
to-
else would have
Yeah,
followed him,
yeah.
but
I wanted all
Yeah.
these people
I
to
mean,
be dead already.
Clearly, there was a reason why he was picked for his new promotion as vice president of this
Whatever
department.
Of
company.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
He's
startup
got good
company in
leadership
Japan.
so Marlena's now bleeding like crazy. She's bleeding from her eyes, nose, like blood's coming out of everywhere.
It's the vice president of anime.
And
she
only,
gives us a Stark, I don't feel so good.
and only now a nurse is like, bye. And well, I guess she did have like something wrapping her torso or whatever.
Yeah.
So they get her.
But how is that not like the first thing you
Yeah.
ask when you see these motherfuckers?
Yeah. Also,
You
just
did-
be like, "Hey, I just got the shit bit out of me. Can I get a Band-Aid?
that
Yep.
too.
Maybe some Neosporin."
Nah. Neo.
So- We see a corpse being taken out of a quarantine area that is just like, you don't got organs anymore, dude. And so when I saw that, I got my hopes up because I'm like, oh, they could blow this monster up. And I was like, yeah. But then, whatchamacallit, we find out why that man's missing no organ. Why he has no organs. Because they drag Marlena in there and
Your head explode.
Yep.
She films a Gusher commercial.
yeah, she ruptures. So now one of the army guys is like, okay, so that wasn't cool for you guys to see. So here's what I'm going to let you do. I'm going to say I brought you to the chopper and let you out this door here to get to where you got to go. Just the last chopper out is at 6 a.m. Go get your woman, come back. See you then. Blah, blah, blah.
And this is when he informs them that the military is considering, quote unquote, Operation Hammerdown, which was later a operation in Afghanistan,
Yep.
a real operation in Afghanistan. But this one is they're basically going to, it's implied that they're going to nuke the entire island.
Yeah.
So
They leave. They're going through the streets again. I like that they go past the Central Park carriage and there's no one
Yep.
in it, and the horse is
The
just
horse is just
trotting
walking.
along. That was a pretty cool set piece.
although I think in reality the horse would have fucked up the carriage running away in terror. But yeah.
What? Yeah,
Well,
maybe he just lost everyone on it. I don't know.
Yeah. They were trying to make a break for it.
He's got his
Yeah.
blinders on. You don't know what the fuck.
Also,
is going on.
from what I read about this creature, it has like yoinky tubes that come out of it and can grab people
Yep.
and like suck them up. So
yeah, I
like
think that's what it has on its like chest.
yeah, or
stuff, like
somewhere, but like the
tit tubes.
the monster might have just snatched people right out of the carriage, and the horse
Horse
might
was
not
like,
even
good,
notice.
get out of here.
Yeah. He's like, I can't see that with my blinders. I'm just gonna
Yeah, everything's
assume
fine.
Everything's
Okay.
fine.
Here.
All right, so now we get an interesting setup of like Beth's apartment building is currently like drunk and needs to go home. It's like leaning on a different building. I mean, that's not how buildings work, but like I thought that's a cool setup for a scene. Better than like in Transformers where the building's like folded in half and they're like, let's go in that.
And of course, the way that we're introduced to this is, yo, that's not her building, right? That's not her building, right? That's not her build. That's not her place. Is that her place? Is that her place? That's not her building, right?
At
Right?
least she's on the ground floor, right?
Right. She's ground floor, right?
She's on
Yeah.
the 30, what was it, the 39th?
Fucking HUD. He's like a Peter Griffin,
So
just worse.
now they go into the building next to hers and start climbing stairs. And I'm glad, this is when we get a skip.
I like how they tried to use the elevator first because it's like there's a building leading on another building. You do not want to have an elevator problem in this scenario.
Yeah.
You will be thoroughly and utterly fucked.
So, whatchamacallit? Now they, on the stairway up, HUD spits out some conspiracy theories, and they're like, shut up, HUD. And he's like, I gotta talk about something. I'm going crazy here. And they find like a spot to cross onto the roof of the next building. They do. And,
This was HUD's idea.
yeah,
Well,
it's,
this was HUD's idea, and I called this out while watching it, but like, I believe they say they went up like 50 flights or something.
There were like
Something?
54 stories.
54. I'm sorry.
They're
HUD's
not out
not
of
the
breath.
biggest guy, but yeah, he's not running up that holding a camera without, being winded and like throwing up and shit. Like,
well, there is time we didn't see, so maybe that happened a couple times.
maybe.
He is talking about shitting his pants in the stairwell.
And, we cross on the roof and, we find Beth's apartment. We kick the door in. Beth's fucking impaled.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Keep that
And
girl off the
unconscious.
pole, man.
Yeah. And she recovers like a champion. Like,
Like I said.
yeah, just, they wrap like a shirt around her.
Yeah. That'll do
And
it.
then, like, if you didn't see this scene for the rest of the movie, you wouldn't even know she got impaled.
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not. She's
yeah,
fine.
She's fine.
Which also,
There's basically like a whole shaft of rebar just right through her torso.
yeah.
It's through her shoulder.
Now, the part where they pull her off was kind of cool. Like, I
Was it
like
her
how they
shoulder? I thought it was like her lower.
No, it was her shoulder, I thought.
yeah,
okay.
I am not 100%
It's a
sure.
non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be thinking that because it's the way they wrap it.
I may be
goes
thinking of another
straight
show
down.
that does the same show or movie
Oh,
that does
that
the
too,
same
yeah,
trope.
yeah.
Like, maybe I'm thinking of the new Tomb Raider game, like that reboot one. I think they do that in that.
Probably.
Either way, I
So-
was pooping.
Yeah. She would have bled to death is the real point here, but anyway.
We're leaving, and, the monster's coming while they're crossing the roof, and we're seeing F-18s flying over, dropping bombs on it. And, we cross the roof, and one of the little parasite monsters shows up, and Rob's just like, I'm going to get this fire axe and fucking murder you.
And then leave the fire axe there.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because
Gonna
why?
murder you with this shovel.
So if I took it, I'd get to use it later. We can't have that.
And then, we got to get to the chopper. On the way out, we see like a Paladin howitzer driving down the street. And I'm like, can we just watch that? And then it gets stepped on. And I'm like, of course not. And then Lily gets separated from them when they reach the helicopters. And she gets put on a different chopper. I guess, there's a spot on that one. And they're like, all right, we'll find you, when we get to wherever we're going. And they put, they put the rest of the group together in a different chopper. And they're taking off. And we get, HUD filming out the window, a view down onto the monster. And this is just Joe, not the opinions of the 4am podcast. But when I saw the B-2 Spirit flying overhead, and I'm like, they're going to blow it up. This is going to be great. This is not like a PG-13 movie. This thing's going to splatter everywhere. Yep.
Sweetie, no.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm like, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I'm like, I so want this. And then
I get
instead
this a
of
lot
dropping
more
the
now.
one big bomb, it carpet bombs. And you're like, all right, well, they still killed it. Okay. And then, of course, it jumps out and knocks the helicopter out of the air. And I'm like, at this point, I yelled, fuck you, movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And again, I know I'm in the minority here. I know it's a kaiju movie. That shit doesn't happen.
You're
but-
assuming that helicopter should not have been flying so
Yeah,
low.
Oh, no, they're,
Yeah, they should have been at
Well,
altitude
at
above
least
all
they
the
were
buildings.
taking off.
It doesn't even make sense that what the monster just leaps from the ground after being carpet bombed.
Yes.
He was like in mid. I'm just glad Lily got away because honestly, she was the least hateable character in the movie.
But also, we discussed, we were talking about some of this while watching it, and everyone mentioned the altitude, which, yes, you could argue because they were just taking off or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I also brought up why is he going the same trajectory as this creature and the stealth bomber and the bombs? Mm-hmm. Like, fucking go any other direction. Mm-hmm. Go where it's been. Go, left.
Yeah.
Go
the amount
right.
of time that they spent tracking along, beside this monster.
They didn't want to take any chance of ending up in New Jersey.
Fuck that.
I'd rather face the monster.
I can't argue too much on that one, but
so now I already didn't care, but now I really don't care. They somehow survived the fucking helicopter crash,
except for the guy wearing a helmet.
Yeah,
that was strapped in.
Yeah.
All right, maybe it took the tail off so that it does fall slowly or whatever, but you're dead. You're dead. But they're fine. They get out of the helicopter. Now HUD dies because the monster stands over him, and you get an upskirt of it.
Shows up. He's like, I just figured I'd chill in the park for a while. I mean, tired of getting shot up against all these buildings.
Yeah. Well, he's standing there. He's going, I read in the script I'm supposed to eat somebody. Where are... Oh, there you are.
I smelled vinegar.
And that's if I'm running around and say people are shooting BBs at me or something, it hurts, but it's not lethal or anything. And I'm in I'm not in mortal danger, but I'm annoyed. And then I stop and I go and pick an ant off the ground and eat it and then continue on. What is the priorities?
I was thinking recently, this is a general problem I have with a lot of these movies. And this also goes to some of the Jurassic Park movies. Which I understand you have to give them some leniency, but the things where it's the T-Rex is after the Jeep, but everybody runs out and he still goes after the people. No, it's not that brilliant of an animal. It's still going to think the Jeep is its biggest threat and its biggest meal. Maybe once it gets its teeth on it, okay, it
maybe
can tell, but... Yeah. It's all these things where these giant creatures are just that's a tiny, like Joe said, it's a tiny ant, but that's what I need to eat.
Yeah. I like to believe that the Cloverfield monster was sent here to assassinate HUD.
Yeah, I think at that point it's I've heard your shit this whole time.
I'm okay with
this. This is my mission.
Yeah.
So Tony, you said before you wanted to get a better look at the monster. You got a really good look at the monster.
Kind of,
yeah.
What do you think?
This is the best look we got. I thought that's kind of neat.
What do you think of his temple sacks?
It's unique.
Yeah.
Those seem like anything.
Yes, just for those here.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What'd I do? All right. So
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is the thing.
It's a goblin, all right.
So I've got. This is the best look I've ever gotten at it. I searched for the Hasbro Cloverfield monster toy. And it's a very unique, interesting design. It's cool.
I think the temple sacks, although they do make it very interesting visually, don't make any sense with
that's where I'd be
regards to all of the things that have been shot at it.
That's where I'd be shooting.
Because the thing inflates and expands.
All right,
it can't be that durable.
This thing gorps HUD in half.
Yeah.
And I did the Shia LaBeouf clapping meme.
Yeah, you're at least that threat is taken care of.
Something happens to
Mission
HUD.
accomplished.
So now
I can go home.
Yeah, they run through Central Park. 'Cause that's where the helicopter landed.
They pick up the camera.
After they pick up the camera,
because you can't. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
HUD gave his life making that dumbass video, man.
I suppose.
So now the sun's coming up, and
long ago somebody left with the cup.
They find one of those, I forget the name of it. There's a place in Central Park where there is an archway you could go under.
Yeah.
I've walked through that, but I forget what it is. But anyway, they're under that. And, this scene goes on for a while, and the movie has not earned this.
No.
They're
I don't care about the audience to be sobbing uncontrollably. Rob and Beth, the love story of our generation.
Mm-hmm. I do like that he says 7 hours ago. Mm-hmm. And I like that again, atmospheric. Like 7 hours ago, they were doing all this mundane shit. And since then, nonstop for 7 hours, they've been dealing with not mundane shit. So I liked that bit.
7 hours ago, I told some random dude to have fun banging my friend, and now I'm here with that friend.
So,
Banging.
we hear the air raid sirens.
We're about to get banged.
Hammer downs happening. There's big explosions. We don't get to see this fucking thing finally die after all of this.
Well, they can't because they can't admit that it did die. Otherwise,
Well, they
what about a sequel?
J.J.
maybe?
Abrams did say it dies here.
Okay.
No, yeah.
But
the bigger
but
thing
we
is
don't trust a damn thing J.J. Abrams says.
But the bigger thing is it's supposed to be found footage, so
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense they carried the camera this long, but it also would make even less sense if they got footage from outside of where they are to see this thing die.
Yeah.
So we end on some footage from the end of the Coney Island date, and Beth saying she had a really good day.
Oh.
And
She
it's
didn't even
over.
imagine if she had an AK.
It wouldn't
They
have
don't
done
let you
shit.
bring those into Coney Island.
Would have helped in the subway though.
Can't bring that on the Ferris wheel.
Cloverfield.
And that was not a wet fart. That was my guts exploding out of me.
Well, I mean, that's usually what happens.
That's
But
Also known as
this
a wet
time
fart.
That
it
is
was
your wet
going
fart.
up and out
Yeah,
because of
yeah,
the
exactly.
alien thing or whatever not.
Speaking of down and out, what did rotten aliens have to say about
Rotten
this film?
parasites.
Rotten parasites.
So, on that particular website, critics
Rotten
gave this a score of
deschanels.
78%. Audience gave this a score of 68%. That's their thoughts and opinions that differ wildly from yours, Joe.
So this is not a movie for Joe. And I kept telling myself while watching it. So I'm not going to grade it too harshly on account of like they tried an original idea. I like the mixing the found footage. I think the first hour or so of like the pitch meeting where they were like throwing shit at the wall and like seeing what they wanted to do was probably really cool. But I just did not like where this goes. But like, I don't want to watch most kaiju movies. I certainly don't want to watch one that I'm supposed to try to take seriously. But I'm in the minority with that. And I acknowledge that that's the way it is. So, I just wanted to see this monster get blown up. That's the movie I want. I want the monster to come out of the ocean and immediately die, and then the movie be like talking about what the monster is and what we're going to do and all that. But I understand I'm the only person in the world that wants that.
No, that would
yeah.
be interesting.
There were hundreds of movies in the 50s and 60s, right? A bunch of scientists talking about the creature.
yeah, they should have tried sodium. Honestly,
Yeah, actually, yeah, they should have salted this fucking thing.
sprayed salt on it.
Yeah.
Would have died immediately.
But yeah, that being said, like I just think in execution it didn't work. I didn't like any of the characters or care anything about their motives. I thought the monster looked cool, but I would have wanted to see, I want to know about the monster. I want to know, why it's here, what it's doing. How great would it be if there was some twist like it just came here for help? It's like, I'm covered in parasites. I don't know what to do.
It's like Mac and me.
Yeah, something like that. Or, if the movie was like they blew it up immediately and then like there's parasites everywhere now.
Actually, I think we have the movie just for you. What was it called, Rob? Star Crystal?
Yeah, Star Crystal.
So, I don't have a lot of positive to say about this movie, but I will say it was not. It's like if you're like, showing me an episode of like My Little Pony or something. Of course, I'm not going to like it. Like, it's nowhere near my wheelhouse. It's a movie I would never seek out. I would say if I have to recommend something, obviously I don't recommend this.
Pacific Rim.
No. I would, as far as found footage goes, there's a movie called Troll Hunter where you're dealing with monsters and it's much, much better. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say.
Okay. for see if it's the other side of that coin or not. Rob.
I'm also not going to recommend it. So this is a film where I want to like the concept of this film. Like, I like the idea of like a found footage kaiju movie, or not even found footage necessarily, just a POV kaiju film where you're like from the perspective of a person looking up at this shit happening, because I think that gives a much better feeling of, I guess, being the ant. I just don't give a shit about any of the characters in this movie. I don't care about their motivations. I don't care if they live or die. I'm not a huge fan of the monster design. Like, I look at it and I'm like, nothing about this looks like it could handle artillery fire.
Yeah.
It's just a big, scrawny looking, thin-skinned looking.
Nothing about it says it could handle the square cube law either.
Well, yeah. Like, I like the concept of this film. That said, I do watch this movie occasionally. I think mostly because it's really short. And mostly I watch the Riff Tracks version. I don't watch, like, straight up. So I'm not going to recommend it. There are better kaiju movies out there. Like, I'm one of those people, like, if you're going to do a kaiju movie, it's either got to be silly, like Godzilla movies, or it's got to be serious, like other Godzilla movies. This is like in the middle too much, and it doesn't really land anywhere. I don't hate this film, but I know that any part of me that likes it is just my particular tastes. And so, no, I'm not going to recommend it.
All right, John.
Yeah, I would have turned this movie off at about the half an hour mark again if I had any choice in the matter. Didn't give a fuck about any of the characters. And I can't stand that there's never ever a single one person in the group who's competently prepared for any kind of emergency. Like...
Yes, Tony.
Yes, Tony. Please say what you want to say about my paranoia and the fact that I carry a full kit of tools to handle any situation, including
any situation you could think
including
of.
dog-sized aliens that want to eat me.
I betcha Jason was prepared. Till his ass got murked.
Which one was Jason?
The brother that
got squished.
died
on
on
the
the
bridge.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that was like, all right, let's go. We got to go to the bridge. Let's get out of the city. Let's figure it out.
I wouldn't have gone to the bridge.
Well, yes, but you know.
Well, I mean, in Manhattan,
Preparedness
you don't have a lot
only
of
gets you
choices.
but so far.
Yeah, I don't know how you're getting out of there other than the Lincoln Tunnel, which everyone isn't going
Which is
through.
also a bad idea
Yeah.
with the kaiju.
Yeah, that's why I just wouldn't live in fucking New York City. But that's a whole
that damn kaiju invasion.
Well, you're not cool.
the cities just suck in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, no, I did not like this movie. I do not recommend it. I agree with Rob and Joe that it's a potentially good idea, but just not executed in a way that I like.
Okay. Brick.
I liked this movie. I liked the atmosphere of it. I immediately dismissed the characters as not important. The point of the characters was to carry the plot, not to be the plot. So they were basically part of the environment. And I like the way that you don't really know what the hell's going on. I like scenarios where it's like, okay, that
was Joe shitting his pants.
It's my,
I like the
my
idea
refute
of-
to Eric's review.
of exploring this completely unlikely scenario, but like, well, okay, what would you do in this scenario? I just kind of, I liked it. It was entertaining. There wasn't a whole lot of intellect involved in this. It was just an entertaining ride. I didn't feel like it dragged on at all. I felt the acting was good. The sound was amazing. I loved the way that the sound was done in this movie. Yeah, I would recommend it.
Okay.
But I would recommend Troll Hunter over this because Troll Hunter is fucking awesome.
It was definitely competently made. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm more in line with these guys. I like the idea behind it, and at the time it was a bit more on the original side, but it's not that great of a movie. I don't really care about the people. They try to make us care, but I don't know why, because they all die anyway, and they all seem just obnoxious and whatever. So, yeah, the monster and the monster design, I think, is kind of neat. Mostly, again, because of its uniqueness. But yeah, it doesn't logically make any sense, and it's just, I don't know. So it's a whatever. I wouldn't really recommend it. I don't think it's a terrible movie, and you need to avoid it at all costs, like some of the others we've watched. But it's pretty passable.
Can I say one thing about the length? So it's funny because, like, this is one of the shortest movies we've ever reviewed, but this felt so long to me because, like, I did not care at all. And it's funny because it's really not a long movie, but it dragged for me.
It was like I had Rob check the time. It was like 40 minutes of the 80 into it when we were in the subway tunnel right before the parasites show up and attack them. Like, up until that point, there almost nothing had happened aside from his brother dying on the bridge.
Yeah. But I mean, once you get to that point, it's like
Just starts moving.
I don't know.
quick.
The problem is, like, it's, again, it's meant to be or feel realistic, and unfortunately, with realism, usually is a whole lot of boring. But I think, like, they paced it out almost too well, because it's literally like every, I'd say, like 10 to 15 minutes, another member of the party gets taken out. So, but yeah, so overall, seems like we're not really recommending this. I'm guessing we're good with saying recommending Troll Hunter instead.
Troll Hunter's great.
Okay.
Troll Hunter's great. So what's next?
Someone's got to roll.
It's Joe, right?
It is Joe.
Yeah, I believe I rolled this.
You sure did.
Do it, Joe. Do it.
I just realized, Rob, you're rocking a Haagen-Dazs shirt, just straight up repping them.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna
It was free.
criticize your choice ice cream there.
I don't really eat Haagen-Dazs ice cream, to be honest.
but I don't think it's bad.
No, it's not bad. And, I figured wearing an ice cream shirt would make
You're
me
gonna have something
feel cooler.
written across your tits. It might as well be Haagen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
if-
instinctively, if I see someone with just like a brand logo across their chest, I want to give them shit about it. And my instincts were like, attack Rob. And then I'm like, there's nothing wrong with what happened there.
Yeah. I would have also accepted you attacking me. That's fine.
All right, I'm going to try the D20 of fate.
I'm a soulless corporate shell. I don't care.
All right,
Sadly,
let's see what we
they're
got
not
here.
paying us for all that talk.
They are not.
No. But they could if they wanted to.
They will not.
They won't now. That's for damn sure.
Shebang bang. 17.
17.
It's a high number. That's a good sign.
No, Joe, it has nothing to do with it.
Your numbers mean.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, so you actually missed Godzilla -1 by 1.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
But instead we got Young Guns 2.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Dude,
Yeah. Going down in a blaze of glory, son.
Ah,
have you already done one?
nope.
Nope.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't think one's even on the list.
Our D20 system is not amazing. I think they're both on the list.
Okay.
It might be.
Honestly, I think 2 is the only one I've ever seen.
I don't know if I've even heard
I
of
think I've seen both, but I know I've seen 2 way more than I've
Yeah,
seen.
we
Yeah.
did.
For a while, 2 was just like you couldn't like if you flip through the channels, it was always on TV somewhere.
Billy, you are not a god.
Why don't you pull the trigger and find out?
Oh, God. See, so there you go. You already know what we're going to open the show with next time.
And you already know 2 of us have watched this way too many times.
We're going down in a blaze of glory next episode. We'll see y'all then. Yee!
I gotta go have my blood explode.
I gotta go make balloons come out of my head.
For April Fool's, Sabaton should totally do an album entirely about kaiju movies and the battles that took place therein.
All right, I'll let y'all piece that one together. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Actually, that idea has some potential.
Yeah.
That could work.
Could you imagine doing a Sabaton movie about Independence Day?
Hey everybody, thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, and if possible, leave a review. If you have questions, comments, or would like to sponsor an episode, email us at the4ampodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to support the show, you can buy a t-shirt, hoodie, and more at Teespring. Or gain access to exclusive content by becoming a patron at patreon.com/4ampodcast. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.